Hey guys, happy Tuesday. How's it going? Hop on, say hello. If you're new, welcome. Drop the word new and tell us where you are tuning in from. I would love to know. So I am Shelby Rhea. I am 54. And if you are new, I'll tell you a little bit about me. I live about 30 miles east of Memphis, Tennessee, in a little town called Mason. And we live out in the middle of nowhere on a small farm. And so that's me. So hop on, say hi. Let me get this sprinkled out super quick. I am running today, so this is going to be a quick live. Fingers crossed. I'm going to do it as quick as I can anyway. And hopefully, fingers crossed, I am going to be able to see comments today. I couldn't see them yesterday. Hello, Deborah. How are you? Happy Tuesday, my friend. How you doing? All right, let's get rocking and rolling. Y'all, this has been a crazy day. It started with early this morning. I had a pack of wild, I won't even call them wild dogs, because I think they're somebody's dogs, but I've never seen them before. And they're huge. They're so big. And here's the scary part. I don't know where they've gone to. So anyway, I got up early like I always do every morning. And I let Belle, she jumped off the deck and all of that, and I'm going to my little she shed out here, whatever, and she starts barking. But she barks every morning, y'all. Like, every morning. That's her thing. She likes to tell the world she's up and going. But she darted around the house, and then she started barking and backing up and barking, and I thought, well, there's a grizzly bear over there or something. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much for sharing. And there's like a grizzly bear or something over there. So I walk around and I've got all of my stuff in my hands, and there stands 5 big white dogs. And when I tell you big, like 3 of them would have come up to past my waist. Big. They're big white dogs. And then there was 2 other ones, one a little smaller and then one that looks like almost a puppy. They were coming up my front pasture, and then they went out to the other side of my pasture. And at that point, I'm going to do cream foundation today, by the way. And when you hop on, say hi. I'm just telling this crazy story from this morning. So at that point, I'm like, do I wake Kirk up? Because I get up way earlier than he does, because doing my workout and all of that. But I'm like, I don't know whether I should wake him up or not. And then I go and I put Belle up because, you know, Belle thinks that she's going to tackle the world. She's my blue heeler, which she is a bad dog, meaning good, bad. She'll take on anything, but I knew she couldn't take on these 5 huge dogs. And, so anyway, I put her up, got her secured, and they ran down in the other pasture. And I thought, I don't know. So I came to my she shed and I put all my stuff down. Well, she starts barking again. So I thought they came back up. And they didn't, but then I see them on the other side of the barn, and then coming out of that pasture and then onto the edge of the pond, on the back side of the pond. And they're like just looking at me like they're fixing to take over the world. So I did decide to wake Kirk up, and I was like, I don't know if it's a problem or not, but this is what the situation is. Here's how you know you live in the country. Are y'all ready? You're not ready for this. Here's how you know. This man is in a dead sleep. I say, okay, we have this pack of dogs. I'm assuming they're dogs. They're dogs. And they're huge. And they've come up the front pasture, and now they're on the back side of the pond. This man leaps out of bed, puts pajama pants on, that's it, and grabs a gun. You know, that's what you do, right? So we go out here, and we're looking, and the dogs are barking, and all of that. And now they've gone all the way around the pond. Now the donkeys have finally seen them. Which I'm thinking, okay. But this is what donkeys do. If you don't have donkeys or never had donkeys and you don't know why we have them, it's because the donkeys actually keep predators away. Like the coyotes and things like that. But now they're on high alert. Everybody's on high alert. So they jump off the back of the pond. And there's a fence that runs through the middle of my pond. And it sections off the back pastures. So they're on that other side of the fence. We're on this side. And they just kind of mosey off into the back pasture. I have not seen them since. I don't know. There's a bug in here. So now I don't know if they've gone somewhere else, if they're just, you know, napping in the back pasture. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, that's been my morning. How's y'all's morning or day? And it really got me off course because I am such a creature of habit that... Hey, Leslie. Hey, Edith. See, I can't see comments here. I can see them over here. It was super scary, I'm telling you. And nothing really scares me around here, except that there were 5 of them. If there's just 1 or 2, I feel like that's manageable. You know what I'm saying? But when you get 5 of them, and I don't know where they live, I don't know where they've come from. Hey, Miss Edith. Yeah, it was nuts. But now I'm all off kilter because I'm such a creature of habit. I spent an hour trying to figure out what to do and how to do it and all that. We never shot anything. So that's, I mean, and we weren't going to. We just kind of, you know, kind of get them scared away or something. But now I don't know where they are. And the thing is, I don't really have neighbors. So, I mean, I have a person that lives like over that way, and then I have a person that lives way over that way, but there's so much farmland between all of us, I really don't know where they've come from. And the fact that and they're all the same type of dog. They look like, what's that? Like it's a big white furry dog. Like big like a Saint Bernard big. But it's solid white. What do they call those? I can see the name of and I can't figure out the name of that dog. Anyway. That's what I'm dealing with. And you know, once they went into the back pasture, Kirk was like, I gotta go get coffee. I don't know what to tell you. And I'm like, we're just gonna that's it? And he was like, what do you want me to do? So, there we are. But yeah. And I'm glad I saw them because as good as Belle is and as tough as she is, you know, a blue heeler is a herding dog anyway, and she takes care of the goats and the chickens, and she makes sure that they stay wherever they're supposed to stay, all of those things. She can't fight 5 big dogs. Great Pyrenees. Yes, Edith. That's exactly what I was thinking about. I think that's what they were. They weren't coyotes. They weren't wolves. I mean, yeah. So, if somebody has them, they may be super friendly. I don't know. Obviously I love animals and I'm okay with animals, but I'm okay with my animals. I don't know about your dog, you know? There's an old joke. And I don't know if you've ever heard it. My mother used to tell it all the time. And the joke was, this man is sitting on a park bench with his dog. And a guy comes by and reaches down to pet the dog, and he says, "Does your dog bite?" And the guy goes, "No." And he reaches to pet the dog, and the dog bites this guy. And the guy says, "I thought you said your dog doesn't bite." And he said, "He doesn't bite me." You know what I mean? I know. Super scary, in my opinion. Anyway, but we've not seen them since. I've been out looking, but I am totally behind schedule now. But that's all right, because we're going to do this quick look. If you're just hopping on. Oh, let me pin my stuff right quick. So I have a new bundle put together for the foundation sale. For today, it's called the natural look, which is what I'm doing today, because it's super simple and super quick. Let me do this right quick. And if you need a color match, I can color match you. All you have to do is send me a message, or just drop the word color match and I can get it done for you. But it's the natural look, and I love this look. It's one of my favorite ones. There we go. It's one of my very, very favorite ones because I only use 4 products to do it. And I use my bronzer and my highlight to do my eyeshadow look today. So, super easy, and I love it. All right, so I have the cream foundation on. I normally do powder foundation, but so many people have bought the powder foundation and absolutely fallen in love with it that a lot of the shades are out of stock right now. They're coming back, but I hate to show you a product that I can't help you with. You know what I'm saying? So this cream foundation, I absolutely love too, just like I do the powder. And it's great for mature skin. A, it's very, very hydrating. B, it's super lightweight. And it comes in like 37 different shades. So it's good for everybody. Okay. So we just took and put our bronzer around. Okay. If you're hopping on, say hello. Edith, did you say they're predators or protector? They are protectors, right? Are you talking about my Belle is a protector? Yeah. I hate that it does this. Okay, and now I'm not even going to use blush today. I'm just going to use my highlight. And then all you do is you just blend all this in, but it gives such a good, I love this look for spring and summer, but this is really good in the summertime, especially when it gets like really hot and you want a look, but you don't want a lot of product on. This one's perfect. And you don't have to worry about an eyeshadow look. If you're not good or you don't like a lot of eyeshadow, this is perfect too. I love a multi-purpose product. But now, every time Belle barks, I'm thinking they're back. You know what I mean? Kirk may have gotten in the side-by-side or the Gator or whatever and gone to some of the neighbors down the street to see if they're like missing their dogs or something to see. But we shall find out. Okay, let me see if I can. Okay, so now I'm going to take my bronzer and I'm going to use this as my eyeshadow today. I'm just going to take a little bit. And this is super quick, super easy. And I just kind of put it all over. Can y'all see me okay? I feel like my, hang on, let me change something. I feel like my phone got really dark. Let me know if you can see me okay. It gets really weird around here. Okay. There we go. So I'm just taking my bronzer and putting it on just as my eyeshadow. Okay. And then I'm going to take the highlighter that I used. I'm going to put a little bit in the corner just to brighten up. Make your eye look a little more open if you put them right here in the corner. Okay. And then I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it right up here next to my eyebrow. And that just gives a little bit of glow right there. And it lifts your eyebrow, actually. See how much more open this eye looks compared to this one? If you are commenting, it's quit again. But if you're on the replay, you're welcome to please comment or send me a message. Because I do go back and I look. FB is being super weird right now. Super weird. Hey, Tracy. Awesome. Thank you, babe. Oh, thank you, Leslie. Perfect. Perfect. How are y'all? How you doing, Tracy? How's your day? Okay. So we just have bronzer, highlight, bronzer, highlight. That's it. Now we're going to put on our mascara. Let's curl our lashes. I was making out my grocery list earlier. I usually go to the grocery or make an order on Thursdays, and then anything I need to follow up with, I do on Saturdays. But while I'm out, but Thursdays is I do a pickup order. I don't know. It's just been one of those things I've been doing. And so I asked Kirk yesterday. I said, lots of basketball this weekend. I'm making my grocery list. You know, what do you want? It's like putting together a list for a 12-year-old boy's birthday party. Chips, dip, Hostess cupcakes, Fig Newtons. He wants chocolate chip cookies. What else is on the list? French fries, hot dogs. I'm like, really? He's so funny. And the thing is, I don't even eat any of that stuff. Oh, yay. It's a gorgeous day outside. Yeah, it is here too. It is so pretty. I looked a while ago. It's like 76 degrees. It's amazing. This look, if I'm not live, I can throw this look on in less than 10 minutes. It's fantastic. And it really is the perfect look if you don't want to mess with eyeshadow. And you just like that natural tone of a look. This is great because, and you buy less products and they last forever, because you can use them multiple ways. I use this bronzer and highlighter every day without fail. And I've had both of them, I know, for over a year. And they're good products. They're good for your skin. They are, they're natural. There's no chemicals, no parabens, anything like that in them. They're very highly pigmented, which means they give you a lot of great color. And they stay on all day. Because once I do my makeup, I don't want to mess with my makeup anymore for the rest of the day. It's like I've checked it off the list. You know what I mean? There we go. All right. We're fixing to finish this up because I got a Zoom call I got to do right quick. I got to go today. All right, so I took the foundation off my lips. Oh, the chocolate donuts. Yes, he loves those too. He is such a chocoholic. Chocolate. I always have to have Hostess cupcakes, Hostess ding dongs, and what's the other thing I buy him? Zingers. I know, right? Zingers. Okay, so with this bundle, let me just tell you, you get a foundation. I'm using the cream foundation today, but if you want a different foundation, you can choose that. But the actual bundle that's pinned is the cream foundation, a bronzer, a highlighter, the kabuki brush to put it on, okay? And I think that's it. Yeah, you get these 4, plus you get a free Hottie lip plumper. So many people asked me about the lip plumper yesterday, and the biggest question is, and if you can add a lip liner or a mascara to the bundle if you want to. Let me make sure that that's all in this bundle. Hang on one second. I don't think I added anything else. Yeah, I did. Yes, I did. So you get a primer. That's it. A primer, a foundation, a bronzer, a highlighter, and the kabuki brush. Okay. All of this, plus you get a free Hottie lip plumper, which I love. And this lip plumper does not burn. Okay. It doesn't give you that weird tingle or anything like that. It's got peppermint oil in it, so it has that fresh peppermint, but it's not like the other lip plumpers, but it works. And that's the biggest thing. Is it going to burn my lips or anything like that? It won't. It does have a little bit of a tingle, but not like the other ones. And I like to use it with just a little lip liner. Or, of course, you can use it completely by itself. But this particular bundle, the Natural Look bundle, which is the first one pinned, you save like 86 bucks. It's discounted a lot. Plus you get free shipping. Plus you get the free Hottie lip plumper with it. It's like total for all of these products, 1, 2, 3, 4, for those 5 is like $120 or something. It's insanely discounted. It's a great deal. But a gloss is going to make your lips look fuller anyway. But this plumper gives you a natural looking plump. Just like that. All right, let me see. I'm trying to see if I have any more comments that I can't get to. Oh, well, I have to look in a minute. Anyway, that's today's look. Super easy, super quick. You can always add on the mascara or the lip liner if you want to, or an additional brush. But thank you, Leslie. Yay. I'm so glad that popped up and I saw it while you were on here. But there we go. And I love it because it's super easy and it's super natural looking and it's quick. All right, my friends, I got to go and do my little zoom. But if you want to, you can comment the word Tuesday. You can take a look at the links if you have any questions. I'm always available. You can just message me and I will be happy to help you if you need a color match or put something together. But yeah, that's it. So thank you, my friends. I love you. Thanks for hanging out. See you next time. Thank you, Tracy.